Hello everyone, welcome back to the Java Full Stack Developer tutorial series. And in this video, we'll continue to work with JDBC in coding. Alright, for the last video, we have imported the JDBC library into the project, right? And we also initialize the JDBC driver classes by using class.fullName and put a link for the driver here. And then we also created a connection by using the connection and the driver manager to create a connection. And we also have put the a URL to link your database. Alright, so today we will continue with this, and we will create a connection to a real database. So before we do it with Java, let's get back to the MySQL workbench. If you don't have this software, please install on your machine. And yeah, I think if you don't have any knowledge about the MySQL, please go back to my first video for the MySQL, and you can gain some knowledge from that tutorial. And if you have, please please install your MySQL and install the MySQL workbench to work with the MySQL database. Alright, so here we have a database name with a username root, and for the password I also create by the root. Okay, just remember this so we can use it for the configuration when we are coding with the Java. Alright, when you click on the button database here, you can go into the database system and you see your database. Now we will we have some schema here. So we will work with the sample database. In this sample database, I have some table like countries, customer, and user. We can select to see the data from the country. Alright, we have some row here, just a simple table with the ID column and the country column with the name of some countries. And to create this table constructor, you can create a query, and then you will so okay, this is not alright. If you familiar with the MySQL, I think you can create a table with a constructor like this, very easy, right? So after you prepare the database, now we will connect to it by using Java JDBC. Alright, so before we connect, we need to define some configuration, right? The first is the database URL. We will copy this from here, and I will assign this value to this. I'm sorry. Yeah. So because we will work on a sample database, so we need to change the database name here to the sample database. Alright, and you will put before that we need to create another configuration. Their username equal root, and the password equal root also, and we'll put to the connection the database URL, the user, and the password. Now, because the GET connection will throw an exception, SQL exception, so we need to catch it. You can put another catch here, SQL exception, like this, E2. Alright, so now we are catching this exception for the GET connection method. Alright, so this is the phase get a connection to a database. After we get a connection, alright, so just run it to see whether it connects successfully. Alright, because I need to throw some exception here to runtime exception is to see whether the exception is shown here. Alright, we have some exception. Unknown database sample. Yeah, sorry, I have a typo mistake here for the sample database name. Alright, so let's run it again. Alright, so there are no any exception throw in the console, so we guess that the connection is successful. Now, to work with the database, we need to use a statement object, right? Statement statement of my statement, and connection, we will use the connection to create a statement. Alright, we will have two types of statement. One is the statement and one is the prepare statement. So we will use the prepare statement later, but first we will use the statement only. After you create a statement on the connection, we will use this statement to execute the query to select to get the data from the database. So now we can use the my statement execute the query, and in here we will put a query in MySQL. Okay, it follows the syntax from MySQL language. Select on from, so we will get the data from the country, right? The country table. We have a country table here in the sample database, so we'll get the data from that table, countries, like this. And this SQL query will return resources, so we will use a resources object to receive the result from this method. Okay, create result set result equal. Alright, after we receive the result from the this query, we need to process it, right? because the result is a iterator list, so we will use the next method on it to go through the result. Well, result next, and for every row in the result we will print the result get string. Okay, so the first column we have the ID in the integer, right? So here we will get the int for the first column. The first column is the ID, and then we will get result in string. Oh, for the name, is that name? No, it's a country. All right, let's run it to see the result in that table. All right, so here we have the ID and the name of the country here. It's amazing, right? Now we will try to use the statement to insert a value, insert a row into the table. Okay, so before we select result, we will insert a row. We will have the insert string and insert into the countries, right? And we will insert because the ID column will is auto increase, so we don't need to put the value for it. We just input the value for the name of the inserted row. So in here we put the we only put the country column. All right, country table for the value Japan, like this, and then we will use the my statement and call execute statement. Execute update, update, and you put insert string. Now let's run it again to see whether this row was inserted. Oh yeah, we have some values, some unknown column. Oh yeah, I put the wrong syntax here. All right, let's run it again. All right, so now you can see the new row here, Japan, with the ID 5. So we have inserted successfully into the country table. So now we will use the prepare statement to see what is the difference from the statement and prepare statement with the insert string. All right, we create another, before we will create a prepare statement equal connection get prepare statement, and you put insert string here. So you see, when we use the prepare statement, we need to put the query when we get the object of the prepare statement. And beside that, we also need to change something in the query. For example, in the value, we need to change it to a question mark like this. And then if you want to change, you want to insert the value for that question mark, you need to use prepare it statement and set string like this. And here we will put the index of the parameter, the index. So for this index will indicate the index of the order of the question mark here. So this is the first question mark. So whether if you have another question mark like this, so this question mark will be indexed by 2. So for the first, we will index it by 1. Okay. And for the index 1, I will put the value Japan 2 like this. And after you set the parameter for the question mark to create the update, now we will use the print statement and you call SQ update. Okay, I will copy this to another. Okay, we'll remove it. But before that, as you can see, for prepare it statement, I used the SQ update without any parameter. But for the statement, when I SQ an update, I need to put a parameter. That is the query. Alright, so that is the difference. So when you can see, when we use the prepare statement, it's easier for you to set the value for the SQL query, right? But for some very simple SQL query, we can also use the statement for simplify. Alright, so let's try it to run to see. Yeah, okay, we have a same result for the inserting query with the prepare statement. Very easy, right? Alright, I think this is it's pretty much for the JDBC in the Java basic tutorial. So I think you can do it more if you want to, but after we work but we will learn about the Java backend, which be supported by the Hibernate library and the Spring. So we don't need to go deeper for this JDBC. So I think just understand how the library work, and for understanding. Okay, so that's it for this video. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe the channel. and I'll see you in the next video.